My name is Vincent Giarrano, and my title of my work is City Girl. Well, I used to live in New York City, and then in moving out and then coming back now as a painter, I see the city totally different. And I think I can appreciate it so much more now. So as I was painting and discovering what I wanted to paint, in visiting the city, the energy there is incredible. The architecture, the people, just the atmosphere is really exciting. So little by little, I started painting the city and rediscovering, what it was that is exciting about it. And I knew there was energy there that I really wanted to capture and tap into, and that was exciting.
You had a very interesting career prior to your current iteration. Can you tell us about your work in comics?
It was something I always dabbled in. While I was in art school, I always had an interest in illustrating and comic books. For my age group, most artists would start drawing, and it was comic books that most people would start with. Nowadays it's different. I think it's probably anime or something like that. But for me it was comic books. My favorite was Batman, and I did a lot of Batman books, but I drew all sorts. Aquaman, I worked for Marvel too, Spider-Man, and what else did I do? Just tons of characters. But Batman was my favorite. I liked his whole world and the atmosphere and stuff of that. Comic books is visual storytelling. You're like the director of a movie and the cinematographer and all the other parts, you're doing wardrobe and set design and all that stuff. But there's a strong element of narrative because you're doing visual storytelling. And that I've found more and more coming into my work. I find narrative is a huge part of what I do. And people, when they see my work, they comment on it, that it makes them think what's going on. There's unanswered questions, and it's different for every person, which is nice. Each person is bringing something to it. But definitely narrative, that's huge.